Hello, welcome to American Baker in Germany. I'm Michelle, and today we are making a cake for a repeat customer. This is my husband's first cousin once removed, and we made a unicorn cake for her last year, and she loved it. And this time she also still loves unicorns, but she wants more color. So we are making a rainbow unicorn cake today, and I'm very excited about this. However, there's one more special thing about this week. It is our cake-iversary. We started our YouTube channel this week last year. So 1 full year of making cakes and tutorials and recipes, and we've learned so much and come so far. So I've put together a video on a compilation of everything that we've made. So that will come up in a day or two. So make sure you check that out, and let's get started.
I started out by stacking the rainbow cake. I've made a tutorial on how to make a rainbow cake coming out this Thursday if you need that. This is made with vanilla cake and dairy-free Swiss meringue buttercream. Once stacked, I crumb coat the cake. The buttercream just didn't want to set up properly this time, so it's a little soft. So I chilled the cake for 40 minutes in the fridge to let it set up decently before frosting again. Then I frosted it again a bit thicker and chilled it again for another 30 minutes. Then I started out by covering the top with white fondant. I had a little bit of a hard time cutting the fondant to just the right size, but I did my best. Next, I wanted to cover the sides with rainbow colors, so I measured the height of the cake and discovered it was 6 inches tall, and a rainbow has 6 colors. So I rolled out a thin strip of purple fondant and cut it into a long strip just exactly 1 inch wide. Then I wrapped it around the bottom of the cake, trimming it to size and straightening it a bit with a knife. Then I did the same thing with blue fondant. Then green. Then yellow, then orange, and finally red. I am aware that the top of the cake isn't quite straight, but I decided to keep the strips the same width anyway. Then I rolled the rainbow colors into a thick-ish snakes and placed them next to each other. If you like watching people make cakes, consider subscribing for a new cake every week. We also have regular bonus videos with recipes and tutorials. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single one. I placed the snakes into an arch and trimmed them to be a rainbow. Then I placed it on the cake where the lowest point of the top was. Now I decided to try something I wasn't so sure about. I rolled the snakes into a rainbow-colored spiral. The problem with it was that it didn't really want to stick together and the colors kept separating. So I couldn't roll it like I usually would. I had to keep pinching the colors together as well as I could. Then I stuck a length of it on the seam at the back of the cake. I also pressed a bit of red fondant into the tiny gap in the fondant on the top of the cake. Then, while looking at a picture of a horse in profile, I made a kind of unicorn head. I started out with the white fondant in a thick upside down V. I emphasized the jawline a bit and cut the neck to be a little thinner. Then I pinched a couple of little pieces of fondant to be ears and pressed them onto the head. I used a ball tool to make an eye socket and nostrils. Then I rolled out a snake of yellow fondant and twisted it together, coming to a point at one end, and used it to make the unicorn's horn. Then a ball of black for the eye. I pressed a knife to make the mouth slit, and I used the rainbow spiral to create the mane. Finally, I placed it on the top of the cake. I was really happy with this bright and happy cake, and it's just as colorful as the little girl it's for. I think any rainbow lover or unicorn lover would love this cake. I think it's really beautiful. Happy birthday, Eliza. For more cakes and tutorials, visit our website at AmericanBakerInGermany.com. We're also on Facebook and Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe. I first started making the unicorn as a whole horse body. A little cartoony but cute. I started with a pear-shaped body and added legs. Then I added a slightly oversized head. Until this happened.
Oh, das war ein schönes Lamm. Oh, das sieht hier so. Tolles Lamm. Sehe ich doch. Da war doch der erste ist doch richtig. Du guckst mich an. Was denn?
Es soll ein Einhorn sein.
Ach so. Entschuldigung.
Oh man.
At which point I squashed it and started over.